In this video, I'm going to show you the Facebook ads funnel that I personally use to get 25 plus automated sales calls a month into my calendar. All right. This funnel is what I use to scale my agency, the one that I just showed you in the last video, but now we're going to give you the details of actually how it works. So let's hop into the ads manager and I'll start giving you a little bit more info. Okay, so here in my ads manager, you can see this is the same one as what I showed in the last video, but here I'm actually going to show you the funnel. All right, so these are the same ads as in the last video, right? I've recorded this like a couple days after the last one. These ads are back on, we're ready to go, we're rolling again. Here, I'm going to show you how to get the calls though in your calendar. This is the most important part of the whole funnel, all right? It's not the ad. The ad is important, but the most important part is that you put the calendar at the end of your Facebook lead form, all right? So you might say that's a bit backwards and you might just want to send them to a landing page with a VSL and a calendar, all right? That's call funnel. I get it. I've run call funnels before. Don't get me wrong. They're nice, all right? They're nice if you can get one that works. It just takes a lot more effort to get one that works than it does to get this kind of funnel to work. This kind of funnel is super simple, all right? Facebook lead form to calendar to VSL to YouTube nurture sequence to sales call to close. That's how this funnel works, all right? So here you can see the Facebook form. Are you a dentist? This is the only qualifier that I need right now to qualify my prospects as the ideal prospect for me. You might need more or less. It's going to depend on what niche you're in, all right? But if they click no, they get disqualified. If they click yes, then they go to the next step, which is just autofill name, phone, email, okay? Then it's just privacy policy. And then here is the most important part, right? If they are a dentist and they do fill out the form, you want the button at the end of your form to be a link to your calendar. All right, it's very important that you do it this way. You don't want the VSL first, you want the calendar. All right, so when they click this, right, click below to watch the free video explaining everything. In the ad, I mentioned a free video that explains our whole strategy so that they can do it. All right, this is where they get that video. They click it, and then boom, they land on the calendar. All right, once they're on this calendar, they book in a call because their default is saying, okay, I get the video if I book in the call. All right, or they're not thinking and they just book in the call anyway, which is fine because they're already qualified. They book in the call, they're forced to put in a little bit more details. We want them to go through a little bit more hurdles than what the Facebook form is, right? Because we want them to be a little bit qualified. When they click schedule a meeting, this is going to go to the next step in the funnel, and this is a high level funnel. It's going to go to the next step in the funnel, which is the VSL, right? This VSL, it's on my YouTube channel. You can watch it. I'll put the secondary YouTube channel in the description, all right? Because that's the next step of this funnel. You guys can watch my nurture sequence, how it actually works, and then you guys can copy it and take it for yourselves so you can actually run ads that get your agency clients, okay? This VSL, I don't know, 5-6 minutes long. What are we at? 5 minutes long, okay? All it is a Miro board of me showing exactly how my funnel works for B2C, for them, all right? Here, please watch this video to see exactly what signing up with us is like. After watching this video, you'll know everything you need to attend the call. And this is a naked VSL. There's no funnel. There's no like landing page funnel, all right? The more things you add, the more things you have to get correct. Here, I got to get one thing correct. VSL is worth watching. Last page, one thing correct. Calendar is in the right spot. It loads fast enough. That's it. After that, we've got everything we need to get correct here, and they'll start booking into our calendar. All right. Once they watch this and they've booked in their call, right? They booked in last page. Once they're booked in and they've watched this, they start getting text messages because remember, they submitted the Facebook lead form. So they're also going through a different sequence than just the booked call one. Then they start getting text messages with links to this YouTube channel on my screen. Now, this is not the YouTube channel you're watching right now. This is a dentist-specific YouTube channel. This is what I use to nurture my calls before I ever talk to them, nurture my prospects, and get them in a buying mode with authority built for me, and they already have a likability towards me because they've seen me talk for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, right? A lot of these people will click onto one of these videos and watch half of it, click on the next one, watch half of it, but they'll see that I'm consistently there in all the videos explaining things that make sense to them, right? That's when they get into a buying mode and they actually buy from you with no objections. They don't fight you at all, right? The sequence goes like this, okay? Lead form, calendar, VSL, then they're getting SMSs. Instead of getting reminder SMSs, they're getting SMSs up until the meeting saying, did you watch this YouTube video? Have you watched this? Wow, I just posted this new YouTube video. They get all of these. And just to let you know, none of the views on this channel are organic. All right. I didn't try and SEO rank these videos. I didn't try and make thumbnails that were super attractive to click on for everyone, because the only point of this channel is to SMS the link to the videos to my prospects. That's all that I want from this channel. It helps me convert them. Now, this is how I end up with multiple calls every single day on my calendar like this. I end up with calls like this in a week that's like slow, a slow week again, and then another like medium, okay week. We end up a pretty normal week here, and then like a good week here. This is how I end up with these calls booked, all right, into my calendar. If you want to copy it, please go ahead. This is by far the most effective way to get calls booked on your calendar. The social funnel, that takes time, it takes effort, right? Or the follower funnel, whatever you want to call it. Call funnels, they're hard to actually get working because it's expensive to get calls. This books me calls for 250 Australian dollars right now. If you don't know what that means, right, and you've never run ads before, 250 Australian dollars from Facebook ads for dentists is actually very, very cheap. All right, that's very cheap when you're not running a bait and switch. Okay, my offer is very simple. I'll get you 5 Invisalign cases. Okay, that's it. After that, it's just an entertaining-ish video to keep them engaged. Then get them to the form. If you want to copy this, please go ahead. It's very simple. And if you want to ask any questions about this, how like any of the details work, what the automations look like in high level, anything, right? I have a link to my Discord server in the description. You can click through, join up. There's probably a good chance that we're all in the voice chat right now. If you're interested, go ahead. And if not, I hope that you at least take this video and you actually act on what's in it. You make yourself this Facebook funnel.